And welcome to Too Many Movies, the podcast where we discuss DVDs, Blu-rays, and even the occasional VHS tape. I'm your host, Hal, and with me here today, welcome back, William.
Hey, how's it going? You know, this episode's been a long time coming.
Yeah, very long. Honestly, too long, admittedly.
Yeah, honestly, this probably should have been one of the very first ones we've done, considering me.
Yeah.
Like, it's fine. We're finally talking about Little Shop of Horrors.
No, William. No,
What?
we're talking about Freebirds today. Yeah, today's the Freebirds episode.
Freebirds.
Yeah, Freebirds. Okay, I guess I gotta find another guest for the Freebirds episode. Robin, how would you like to be on the Freebirds episode?
Oh, Freebirds? Really? What kind of Nolan movie is that?
No, it's not a Nolan movie.
What? It's not a Nolan movie? Then what it could have been? Okay, I see what you're trying to do here. This is a Chipmunk movie, isn't it?
A Freebirds episode? I think I'm gonna be busy. I mean, well, actually, I'm lying. I could totally show up if I wanted to. But it'd be really boring, because that movie's really boring. Like, who cares about it? Like, stay fan, animation is cinema. Like, cover Thanksgiving or something, and then maybe you got a shot.
Well, yes, Hal. I'd love to talk about Freebirds. This film was a film I remember growing up with, and it's about time you finally get to Well, anyway, that's it. I just ran out of time because I have to get done at 5:40 right now, and it's exactly 5:40.
The Freebirds episode? Sorry, Hal. I'm really busy this upcoming week. I'm working on setting up all the Frosty lore that I have piled up here. So I just can't really. I'm sorry, Meng.
Yeah, I would love to, but I'm working on my next big masterpiece. It was nice talking to you, though.
Freebirds? They're right here. A podcast about Freebirds? They're right here. Why would I need to go on a podcast about that? Freebirds. There's Freebirds right here. Why would I need to go on a podcast?
Sorry, Hal. I can't be on the Freebirds episode. I'm busy with my real job at the factory.
Well, gee, Citizen Halberd, I'd love to, but I need to finish my 18th rewatch of Shark Tale this week.
I gotta watch the Jets lose.
Hey! Cocaine for my breakfast!
Hi, I'm Chaos Beetle Frontiers. I'm not on this episode because I'm too busy playing Rise Star or some shit. Rise Star is a 1995 Sega Genesis game, released on the Sega Genesis. But really, I should have been part of the Freebirds episode because I was making a whole bit and doing jokes about it since like 2019 when I first started my channel. I'm ahead on the curve, y'all. Like 6 to 7 years ahead of you. Anyways, did you know that 2019 is 10 years older than 2009? Repost this episode if you're a true 2009er.
Hey, Hal. So, I would talk about Freebirds, but sadly, my dog is currently standing trial for arson. So, I don't know if you've been in that scenario before, but like you kind of got to be there for it. So, sadly, I can't do that today. But yeah, good luck with whoever you get, and good luck with the episode. See ya.
Yeah, sure, I'll be on the Freebirds episode. Oh yeah, it's no problem. I just need one favor from you. You know how there's that one spin-off show for the bad guys that came out on Netflix earlier this month? Well, I was wondering if maybe... Hello? Aw, man.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. KETCHUE is not available. At the tone, please record a message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey Hal, it's Lazy. I'm recording this at like 1 in the morning on my phone because I wanted to tell you I can't make the Freebirds episode. The reason for that is because Jimmy Hayward has locked me in his basement and I need someone to rescue me. He's holding me for ransom and he wants $10,000 stat.
Swine! Good old dependable Swine. Do you want to be on the Freebirds episode?
Freebirds? Why, there's no greater cause than freedom. I will join your quest. Not again, you bastards! That was a brand new door! I'll paint the streets in your blood!
Ugh, God damn it, not again.
Well, damn, you didn't have to leave like that. Hey, Ari. Yeah. Want to have gay sex? Yeah. Let's go. Whoop!
Perfect. Okay. All right. April Fools, everybody. This is the real part of the Freebirds episode. So everybody you see here now.
November.
It's still November. Yes, that's right, William. But this is the real part of the Freebirds episode. We're finally going to talk about Freebirds. But let me introduce everybody. Obviously, no, I'm going to introduce you, William. William, you're here, right?
No, I'm lazy.
Okay, Lazy. Hi, how are you?
I'm not lazy.
Oh, no, wait. No, he's lazy.
Wait, what?
Well,
Wait, what?
Okay, you're lazy. Lazy, how are you?
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. I was at a deep slumber.
Deep slumber? Dude, come on. We're recording.
Yeah, I forgot. Sorry. Yeah.
No, you're recording. We're just in the call.
Okay, yeah, okay. So, by that logic, yes, I'm the only one recording right now. Not we're recording, but I'm saying as a general we're recording right now.
So who's on first?
Okay, so I'm on first because
what were we talking about again?
I'm on first because I'm the host. Not the co-host, the host. Okay, this is my podcast. So I'm on first.
Reminds me of that one Bong Joon-ho movie I've never watched, The Host. I still need to watch that.
Have you ever seen it?
I haven't seen it, no. I've only seen like 3 Bong Joon-ho movies. I've seen Parasite, obviously. I've seen Mickey 17.
You have Parasite? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And Memories of Murder.
Why would you admit that? On video? Like, come on.
This isn't video, this is audio.
I've seen Parasite.
Well, I guess this is technically video.
You have a Parasite? Are you kidding me right now?
I guess this is technically video.
Actually, tapeworm.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Oh, yeah, there's also a Parasite on me right now. I think I need to be taken to a hospital.
Is that Parasite from that Smiling Friends episode?
I just watched it 20 minutes ago.
Which one?
Is that like a recent one? Because I've been behind on Smiling Friends too.
Well, so Smiling Friends 2 was last year because that was Smiling Friends season 2. We're on Smiling Friends 3. Smiling Friends season 3 is this year.
Yeah, I've watched 2 and 1. I've only watched the first episode of 3, and I still need to watch the rest. I've just been behind.
Silly Samuel.
Pim dies in season 4.
Well, season 4 hasn't happened yet.
Pim dies.
Oh yeah.
Well,
yeah, it reminds me when Charlie died.
Well,
and then just came back.
Well, Pim died. No, Pim turned green. Pim hasn't died. Well, Pim got brutally beaten up by Mr. Frog.
If Pim turns green, would he be called Grim?
Yes, but that's the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
Show. Yeah, actually.
So anyway, Phineas, I haven't introduced you yet. Phineas, you're on today's Freebirds episode, correct?
I'm on?
You're on right now.
No, what's on second?
Okay, Phineas is on second. Sure, I can agree to that. Phineas is on second. Phineas, you're on second.
Okay.
How does that make you feel?
I mean, second place is fine. I mean, like, it's fine. Don't worry, it's fine.
Well,
it's actually fine.
Second place in baseball loses.
Okay. Well, I thought Baseman was a 9-man brawl.
Baseman?
You'd be better that way.
The 9 players approach the field and then they try to throw balls at each other to knock each other out.
It's 9 players on a team, so it'd be 18-man brawl.
And occasionally a baseball field, a baseball player feels bad to throw a ball at a small orphan child who catches it and feels really happy. But
How many
you know
orphans
what?
are there?
That was anger.
Was there
You
4
can get second
orphans?
place in Mario Kart though.
Mario Kart's not a real game.
Wait a minute.
Oh, okay.
Mario Kart.
Wait,
okay.
Mario Kart's not real?
Mario Kart's not
What?
a real game.
What?
Okay,
It's been
lazy.
look,
Mario Kart is not
Pokemon
real.
cards
Okay, I'm
and
sorry.
Mario
You
Kart.
thought when you saw that scene in the kissing booth, what was it, 2 or 3? There's a scene in kissing
It was
booth. One of the,
They made 3 of them?
yeah, there was. Okay, William.
No,
all right,
no,
all
they're
right.
talking about the Kissing Booth 6. The Kissing Booth 6. They
All
made 6 of them.
All
You
right,
just
put,
haven't known
put
about
Mario
it yet.
Kart on hold. Yes, William, they did make 3 Kissing Booth movies. So, Kissing Booth 1.
6.
So wait, so when are we doing that episode?
Okay, we can do it right now. So, Kissing Booth 1. Okay, we have Kissing Booth 1. That's when Joey King is really
Go
sad.
back in time to get the kissing booth off the menu.
Yes, she does do that. Okay, no, that's Kissing
That's
Booth
right.
6.
We're going
I'm
back
talking.
in time to get
She
the
goes
Kissing
into
Booth
the
off the
kissing
menu.
booth and goes back in time to fight the Daleks.
Right, but that's not until Kissing Booth 5. What I'm talking about is Kissing
Right.
Booth 1. So Kissing Booth 1, she's very sad. She cries a lot. She's mad at her friend, even though they're never happy with
This
each
could be
other.
the plot to a lot of teen movies, you realize.
Correct. Okay, so then there's a kissing booth where they kiss. Now, you may think, hey, does the kissing booth come back in 2 and 3? No, I don't think so. It's been years since I've seen those movies, so I don't actually remember.
So you've actually seen them. That's embarrassing.
Well, so William, when I was doing the 2021 movies, I watched. Wait, why did I watch those movies? Oh, I guess I could have gone without watching those movies. Now that I think about it.
Yeah. Well, you know what's a movie you haven't seen yet that you should see? I can't believe you've seen like the Kissing Booth movies, but you've never seen There Will Be Blood.
Okay, well, There Will Be Blood sounds scary to me. Okay, because I faint at the slightest scene of blood. Okay, I've never watched a movie with blood in it. Actually, truth be told,
It's true.
What about Faust?
We have at least 10 videos together where Hal is terrified of blood.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
What about Faust? There's plenty of blood in that.
Well, you may think, but it's actually not. Yeah, it's blued, not blood. There's a difference. It's a different shade of red. Yeah, blue. But no. So Faust is okay.
Can you step back a bit, Mr. Faust? You gotta focus.
So moving on, what I mean to say is that
Moving right along. Ding-a-dong. Revert loose and fancy free.
getting there is half the fun. Please kill me.
Okay. I'll kill Hal right now.
Okay. Oh, cool.
Okay, now I'm dead. Now you guys are the hosts of the Freebirds episode, so go ahead. Wait, did Lazy leave? Oh, wait. Fuck. Oh, you kicked me out. That was the joke. Okay. It took me a good 5 seconds to realize I had been kicked out because I realized, wait, who's missing from the call? Oh, it was me. Okay. Well, anyway.
He kicked you out of the real life.
I kicked him out of life.
You kicked me out of life. Well, okay. Now I'm in life 2 because I had an upper. So, anyway, back to the episode. But okay, no, I'm actually...
That's reality. Up there goes gravity.
I'm actually dead right now. So, William, you take over.
Oh no, we can see dead people.
Okay, yes, that is a joke for The Sixth Sense. I have seen that movie.
It's from Lady in the Water.
Lady in the Water. Oh, again, movie I've
that's
seen.
our favorite Shyamalan movie.
You've not called the police yet.
Okay, so there is a lady in my water right now.
You kidnapped Ariel and you put her in your pool.
Look, there was nowhere else to put her. Okay.
You could have put her in the ocean.
I'll put you in the ocean, mister.
Or put her in the garbage disposal.
Garbage Pail Kids, the movie.
Oh yeah, garbage. The Garbage Mermaid Kids movie.
Did you hear that movie's getting a 4K?
It is actually.
Yeah. Vinegar Syndrome's doing it.
Like actually, oh my god.
Yeah, Vinegar. So
yeah, it's. I think it's one of their Black Friday releases for the year.
So,
I didn't think the cult following for that movie was enough for it to actually get a 4K, but I guess go figure.
Does anybody like that movie though?
It's a loaded question.
Yeah, that is a very loaded question because I'm saying if there's an irony cult for it, sure, but is there an irony cult for it?
Well, I guess there's people who practice Satanism, so I guess there's people that could possibly like
Hal,
Garbage Pail Kids.
Sure.
You know what the best part is?
What is the best part, William?
It's one of their ultra releases, so it's in the big chunky box, just like Showgirls was.
Okay, so
Ugh.
okay. Riddle me this, Batman, because again, Showgirls got a pretty big chunky box set that we both have because we had to.
Yeah.
But like, okay, you go in and you realize, oh, there's actually people who were trying to, play the contrarian card with Showgirls and be like, hey, it actually wasn't that bad. So is that the case with this one? Because why else would you do a big clunky Garbage Pail Kids movie like
No, I
Big
think
Pack?
I think it's exactly as bad as it is, and they just think it's funny.
Okay, so this is a joke.
Hey, you want to do a Gordy episode soon?
Okay, let's talk about Gordy. Gordy.
Yeah, let's talk about Gordy.
All right, what do you have to say about Gordy, Lazy?
I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. Good
Okay.
night, Tri-State area.
No.
Do.
No. You're no playing the Play-Doh Island theme song. Lazy, you need to give reasons. This is a very serious podcast. Okay, we do reviews.
Wait, what?
We do reviews on this podcast. Have you ever been on too many movies?
No, this is my first episode.
Okay, well, let me tell you how it
It's a
goes.
movie.
It's okay. I'll give you an example. Gordy, 1995. That's a movie. So
Gordy's on
It's a
Bird.
movie?
yes. So
I
Gordy.
thought we were talking about an anime named Gordy.
Okay, so it's an anime.
Well, I thought we were talking about Gordy,
The janitor from Ned's Declassified.
Oh, actually, my teacher's name is Gordy.
Mr. Gordy.
Yeah, his name is Gordy McGordy Gordy.
Gordy
You know,
McGordy
pumpkins are a
Gordy.
type of gourd.
Okay.
Well, that's the Halloween sequel to Gordy, right? Gordy is Gordy, and it takes place
Gourd.
with Gord's body being reincarnated as a gourd, and it's just him chilling there and relaxing for the whole.
It's the
fall.
same movie again, but this time he's a pumpkin.
Or no, it's the same movie again, only it's synthwave Gordy.
Yeah.
So it has a
Synthwave
blue
Gordy.
filter over everything and royalty-free synthwave music because they didn't feel like licensing out actual synthwave songs.
You know what? I might do that. I might make a synthwave Gordy because, like, if it's that easy, why not just do it ourselves?
Look, if you can tell me to do it, I can probably make a better synthwave Nosferatu than the one that's actually on Tubi.
Sure, yeah, I feel like that would be pretty easy. But I'm just saying, if we're going the lazy route, not Lazy, the lazy guest, the guest on today's Freebirds episode.
Oh, we're talking about different lazy, huh?
We're talking about a
yeah.
different. We're talking about the adjective lazy, not the noun lazy. So the adjective
Oh, okay.
lazy is where you do the bare minimum. So, like we said, synthwave Nosferatu, bare minimum. You would do.
There's no bears in that movie.
No, that's the Chicago Bears. What I'm saying is
This
for
isn't the Blues Brothers.
well, okay, Blues Brothers, good movie, but
Oh, by the way, I saw Blues Brothers the other day. There's like a shop at because I was dropping by Disney World again, and they have like this little shop, the
Of horrors?
House of Blues shop actually, and like they have like statues of the Blues Brothers in there. I thought you'd find that interesting.
I think I saw you post that, and I didn't actually say anything because I think it was like way up in the fucking chat there. But like, okay, so you saw these statues. So wait, where were you? You were in Chicago?
No. I was visiting Florida.
Florida.
But, don't worry,
I'm in Chicago.
Okay, you're in
yeah,
Chicago.
Phineas is in Chicago.
And I don't know on Bird.
I live. I'm a hitchhiker, so I don't live anywhere.
Okay, vagabond.
By the way, I don't think I've ever told you, but I don't think I've actually ever finished the Blues Brothers.
Okay, so you've never actually watched through the movie, like in its entirety?
I've watched like the beginning part of it. Like I've watched a good chunk of it. I've watched like the beginning of it, but I never finished it. I don't think.
Okay.
I've watched Animal House all the way through though.
I've never seen Animal House all the way through. I've never even seen one frame. Well, that's not true. I've seen like clips of Animal House. I think it's that scene where John Belushi like explodes his mouth and says, "I'm a zit."
Steve Buscemi.
Steve Buscemi says it. Okay.
Steve Buscemi is in Animal House. Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Wait.
commonly people feel bad for John Belushi, and they say he's in Animal House, but no, it's Steve Buscemi in the role.
Oh, did you hear that they're remaking Animal House with Jared Leto and Awkwafina?
Okay. Are you lying or is that a truth?
No, it's true. Look it up.
Okay.
Very true.
Fine. You know what? I will. I'll take
Yeah, sure.
time away from the Freebirds episode to look this up. All right.
And even though you're a lying
House.
rat, you prove your loyalty to me.
Yeah, see,
Aquafina.
see, William believes me.
Uh-huh. Aquafina, Nora Lum, was not in the classic 1978 film National Lampoon's Animal House, the film which starred actors like John Belushi and Donald Sutherland. All right, wait a minute. Okay, now Phineas is fucking lying to me. You said that it was Steve Buscemi, not John Belushi.
I'm very correct. They used AI to edit it and put Belushi in the film.
Okay,
John Buscemi.
Mr. Smart. Okay, well, guess what? AI is telling me that John Belushi was the one in Animal House. So which
Isn't
AI
that the
is it?
Spielberg film?
It's
Yes.
literally called a cover-up. If they're covering something up, they're gonna lie to you.
Okay.
Now I understand.
I thought that was a Lars von Trier movie.
The cover-up is the Proto Men's cover album released in 2015.
No.
You know what else came out in
Got 'em.
2015?
Your mom.
No.
Out of the Chipmunks, the Road Trip.
That's true. Road Trip did come out. So what do we have to say about Road Trip? Road Chip. Sorry, my apologies. It's Road Chip.
It came out the same.
I don't
It came out the
remember.
same day as Force Awakens, and it's better than the Force Awakens.
Okay, well that's kind of a steamy hot take you have there. Care to elaborate?
You see, the Force Awakens. I mean, it's not as good as the Road Trip because the Road Trip didn't destroy a beloved franchise like the Force Awakens did.
Now that's true. I do agree to that.
And the Force Awakens is what led to the Rise of Skywalker. So
That's true. Road Trip did. All right, you know what?
Road Trip didn't lead to bad consequences.
That's true. Because what has come out after Road Trip? Nothing. They ended at Road Trip.
Yeah, they knew they had nowhere to go.
TV series was already going
so
on.
they
At that
ended
point,
it on a
I
high
think.
note.
Exactly. So Road Trip didn't cause anything. Force Awakens led to Rise of Skywalker. You know what? I am seeing your logic here, Lazy, and I'm gonna have to agree with you. Good old logic Lazy over here.
You know, they go to New Orleans in Road Trip. They don't go there
myself a
in
round of applause.
Force Awakens. See, Alvin knows good Cajun cooking. Luke and Ray do not.
True.
Speaking of which, it's time to do the sponsor read for this episode.
This video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends,
It
the
is?
most ambitious mobile game project of 2019.
William,
Join my guild.
You got it a bit upside down. It actually says Raid Cajun Cooking.
This video is also sponsored.
It's the Raid Shadow Legends and Cookie Mama crossover.
Cookie Mama.
This video is also sponsored by the Church of Scientology. Hail Xenu.
Okay.
Thank God.
All right, hold on. Let's not combine our advertisers. Okay, so we have Church of Xenu.
I can't believe Tom Cruise is an advertiser.
Yeah, Tom Cruise is going to be on the next episode. I can't wait.
Well, see, Tom and me
He's
have
coming,
a very
he's coming on to talk about Garbage Pail Kids with us.
Listen, Tom and I have a very good working relationship, okay? He tried killing me in the third episode of the podcast when I said I wasn't going to keep Top Gun Maverick in the collection, and he
That's
tried
true,
to kill
yeah.
me. Yes, but I made up for it because I spoke highly of Battlefield Earth, and guess what? He DM'd me, and he said, hey, I heard that episode. Phenomenal work. I said, thank you. Whatever. And so, yeah, he wants to come on the podcast. He demanded the Garbage Pail Kids movie. I mean, I've never seen anybody so much more excited to talk about the Garbage Pail Kids movie. Oh, we have another person joining us. Another guest. Okay. Hello. It's Robin. Robin. Hello.
Oh, there we go.
There-
Hell, you didn't tell me we're doing the Freebirds episode today.
All right. Well, listen. Okay, I can explain, Robin. Freebirds is, what is Freebirds? Freebirds is the ultimate. Hey, don't give me that face. Don't give me that face. Let me explain. Okay. Freebirds.
Why is it called Freebirds if it costs money to watch?
Okay. Well, I can explain that. Okay. It used to
No, you
be
can't.
on. Lazy, help me out here.
It used to be on what's that streaming service called again?
Tubi.
Zumu Play.
Okay, Zumu
No,
Play.
it was on Quibi.
Quibi.
That was
Okay.
what it was on.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Quibi. So Quibi.
That's what Freebirds 2 is on.
Freebirds 2 is
No,
on.
Freebirds 2 is going to be on. Freebirds 2 is going to be on Divine.
Freebirds 2 Escape to Africa.
Okay, Escape to Africa. So, Freebirds. Okay, so let me start over. Okay, welcome to the Freebirds episode, everybody. Okay, who do we have here? We have
I
Robin.
wish you told me, I knew, you had to do with the cameo shit, but you didn't tell me, oh, when are we doing this exactly? I'm kind of at home at the moment. Anyway, Patrick, say hi. Hi, boys.
Hello,
This is-
Patrick.
Hi. You know how I tell you about the Chap Gang? Yeah, is that the remaining members?
You're on the show.
Not everyone's here. Hal, that's Phineas, that's Lazy, and that's William. Hal and William are like the two leads.
And I don't know one third.
Hey, Robin, what you up to?
I tell a lot about you.
Aw, well, I'm flattered. Anyway, Patrick, hello. What are your
you're
thoughts
Hal.
on what were we talking about? Gordy. We were talking about Gordy. So, Gordy, 1995.
No, we were not.
Yeah.
I think we're talking about the beloved film, the Garbage Pail Kids movie.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so the movie opens with...
What does it open with? I didn't watch it.
It opened. No, I remember this because of Nostalgia Critic review. I remember it opens with like a garbage can in space that's about to land on Earth.
Okay, so it's like Star Wars.
Yeah, so it's like Star Wars. It's like the opening shot. Oh yeah, there's an opening crawl before that. It takes inspiration from a famous sci-fi movie, Marmaduke. When that opens, when that has an opening crawl during a sequence in the movie. And so it kind of elaborates that the Garbage Pail Kids are actually like descendants from the Church of Scientology, how they serve their master Xenu, and how they're sent to Earth to destroy humanity. And the rest is crazy hijinks.
Okay. You step back a bit, Mr. Xenu. You're out of focus.
Crazy hijinks with the Crazy Eight from Hunger Games.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But anyway.
Yeah, you do just anyway.
So anyway, Robin, we were talking about Gordy. So Gordy is a 1995 anime. Don't worry, we'll get to Freebirds, okay? Anyway.
No, we won't.
No, William. This is not a joke, okay? We're actually going to talk about Freebirds.
Why don't we just rewatch Gordy right now?
Tell me about Freebirds right now. Do it. I dare you.
I'm talking about Gordy at the moment. We're getting to Freebirds, okay? Gordy.
Oh, right.
Gordy gang.
Gordy gang, Gordy gang, Gordy gang, Gordy gang.
Gordy jockey.
Gordy jockey.
How's the meal?
Thigh chicken.
Chicken thigh?
Sure.
Okay. Where'd you get it from?
Chinese place at a mall.
Okay. But it's not turkey.
You know how
What?
an anteater, to strike a defensive pose, will stand up on its hind legs and hold out both of its front legs in a sort of T-pose position. The anteater is then in the perfect height and range to be able to slash at your thigh and hit your femoral artery.
Go on.
Do you know what happens if it hits your femoral artery?
What happens, William?
You die.
Oh.
No.
Well, that's not funny.
That's funny. Oh.
Imagine getting killed by an anteater.
Oh man.
You like jazz?
Okay, let's
jazz?
let's dissect that question here, Lazy. We like jazz.
Yeah.
What is there to dislike about jazz?
I know what there is to dislike about jazz. It's not rock and roll.
Okay. What is rock and roll then?
Rock and roll is that
Chuck Berry.
Yeah, it's but Chuck Berry, that's it.
Chuck Berry.
I was gonna give you an answer and say it's like that. What's that animated like chicken or goose movie? It's called Rock-a-Doodle-Doo.
That's not
I think it's just Rock-a-Doodle.
Yeah, that wasn't
Rock-a-Doodle.
that was a goose. I thought that was a rooster. Because
Yeah, I said chicken, but it's a rooster.
Okay, well when you say animated goose movie, I immediately thought of that one animated movie called The Trumpet and the Swan. Even though it's not a goose movie, it's a swan movie. But I was thinking,
wait, swans aren't gooses? I thought they were the same thing.
No. So Trumpet and the Swan, that's that movie that's a commercial for it. It was at the beginning of my Thomas and the Magic Railroad VHS growing up. I've never actually seen the movie, but like I know that commercial like the back of my hand because it just would always play on that VHS tape. So that's immediately when I thought animated goose movie, even though that's not a thing. You know what? Let's see.
Wait.
Is there an animated goose movie?
Oh, yeah, I've heard of one. I think it's called Duck Duck Goose. It stars Zendaya.
Immediately the first thing that pops up is Duck Duck Goose. Ooh, it's on Netflix. And it does have Zendaya and Jim Gaffigan, Carl Reiner, Stephen Fry,
Zendaya the Hedgehog,
Craig Ferguson, Diedrich Bader. Oh my goodness.
Diedrich Bader the Hedgehog.
As Jared Leto.
Greg Proops. Molly Shannon. Oh my goodness.
James Corden.
James Schaeferless. What? He's in this movie?
Markiplier. Mr. Beast.
Kevin Spacey.
Joe Biden.
Jeffrey Epstein.
And the Batman symbol.
And the Batman symbol.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Jeffrey Dahmer. Okay, so there is an animated Goose movie. Now, why do I have the sneaking suspicion we should be talking about an animated turkey movie right now?
Wait, what does any of this have to do with Gordy?
Okay, so back to Gordy. So, that's an animated pig movie. And by animation, I mean real life, because it's live action. Although...
Yeah, that makes it good.
Now, did they animate him talking? Because obviously pigs can't talk. Well, actually, they say that, you know, pigs can talk and we can understand them. We just never listen to pigs. Now, I find that to be very much bullshit. But I will say, have I been around many pigs in my life? No, not really. I'm not Yinset. Come on, guys. We got to keep this up, okay? We got to talk about Freebirds now, because otherwise we're going to bleed into the section where me and John talk about Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. All right, John, let's talk about Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. Yeah, that's what it's called.
Thank goodness.
Thank goodness, yeah. Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. I really like this one. I mean, I like all of the big three. I guess we could call them the big three. I think out of all of them, out of the big three, I think this is my least favorite, but like I still give it the full 5 stars on Letterboxd. I think it's a quaint little special.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah. Thanks for
it's
watching,
very-
everybody.
it's very nostalgic. Yeah.
No, go ahead.
No, it's nice. I would say it's probably the most annoying out of all of them, purely because of Peppermint Patty.
Interesting.
You know, the whole Charlie Brown, by virtue of saying absolutely nothing, gets himself in this like nightmare situation.
Yeah. It is funny that
that's a little hard to watch through.
Yeah, it is funny that the special with the least amount of Lucy, you'd think, okay, so there's no like bitchy girl character in this one, and then they go, actually, and then they're introduced to Peppermint Patty.
It's a totally different vibe because at least like Lucy makes interesting things happen.
True, that's true. Yeah, because
it's just frustrating.
As rude as Lucy can be in other specials, we'll get to Christmas when we get to that, but like she also has some of the funnier scenes. I do agree with that, whereas Peppermint Patty is such an interesting Peanuts character.
Yeah, and I personally I've found her more tolerable in other episodes. I actually can't see, I'm having this image of her in French class, but I actually can't remember if she's in Bon Voyage Charlie Brown or not.
Yeah, I think she's a major player in the special where they go to the art museum. Oh, what was that one called?
I've never seen that one.
Okay, there was one. There was one where like I think they were supposed to go to an art museum, and because they're going on a field trip to an art museum, and they mistakenly go to a grocery store.
Oh.
Charlie Brown's just going around being like, wow, what an interesting art exhibit. And it's just grocery store, grocery shelves. It was actually really funny. Like, I kind of, it was messy because, it's one of those Peanuts specials that, again, I can't remember the name of it. So it's clearly not that memorable. But even in one of the most unmemorable Peanut specials, they'll have gold like that where Charlie Brown is going around a grocery store thinking it's an art museum. Like, that's funny. That's genuinely so funny.
Yeah, but no, I mean, it's like, it's obviously, we're talking about a little Peanut special. This isn't like, major high art critique or whatever, but like, I don't know. It's just, it's a little brutal to watch for me just because it's like, oh, come on.
Yeah.
So it's definitely the most annoying in that sense for me.
Sure.
However, this episode has the song. It has the song of all time.
Yeah. Not just Linus and Lucy.
Birdie.
Yeah, Little Birdie. Little Birdie.
Little Birdie.
Yeah.
Little Birdie. I love that song.
Yeah.
And fun fact, birds like that song as well. I play it for my birds sometime, and they go nuts for it.
Scientifically proven.
Yeah, well, scientifically proven from one person, which isn't really science, but shh.
It's science enough. But
yeah.
I like the soundtrack too. Yes, I really because they don't. I was thinking about it because when the scene where they do play the Linus and Lucy song, because at this point, this is the Peanut special. This came out in the early 70s, so it's not like Christmas and Great Pumpkin where those were, I don't know, the year after each other. So it's like the mid 60s. Like this one's kind of separated from those where it's now the early 70s. All different children are voicing the characters this time.
Yeah.
So, but they still have, it still feels like, okay, we have to play Linus and Lucy at some point. And they do. That's when they're making the Thanksgiving dinner, quote unquote. And I was thinking about how I was thinking back to our last episode we did on Great Pumpkin and how you said like that's the one that has the best rendition of Linus and Lucy, and I kind of just blindly agreed with you. But then truly listening to it this time, I'm thinking, no, yeah, I do miss that flute, man. I liked what they were doing with Linus and Lucy this time. It sounded very early 70s.
Yeah, it's very driving and groovy.
It was very much its own thing because it definitely had a twinge of early 70s kind of harpsichord to it, especially when it kind of like fades out of the Linus and Lucy song and it goes into that that weird Pilgrim song that it's when Snoopy and Woodstock are trying to change into Pilgrim outfits and it has like that weird harpsichord sound. Yeah. So like that was interesting to hear. It was interesting, but I do agree. I did kind of miss that flute from Great Pumpkin. But
it's but I mean, they're all pretty similar. When just you wait until we get to because the Christmas DVD has It's Christmas Again, Charlie Brown, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just wait till you hear Linus and Lucy in that one. That's when we get into the 80s.
Ooh.
And it's like it's when David Benoit took over.
Yeah.
And his version of Linus and Lucy slaps, but the but I like them all. They're all a different vibe.
I mean, it's the same thing with this. Nice. It's the same thing with the specials. Like, I can't really think of ones that I truly dislike. I'm just saying I think I do prefer the Linus and Lucy and Great Pumpkin. But yeah, Thanksgiving. Yeah. So again, we said that this one doesn't have a lot of Lucy, but she is at the beginning with we do the football thing again, but different this time. Which is nice. Because I like this one because I like the Charlie Brown screaming. This one in the Great Pumpkin, it's just like a simple and then he falls on his back. But in this one, he's like screaming bloody murder as he flies off into the sky.
My God. I was laughing so hard because it's like 9 different pieces all shoved together at once. It's like
yeah, you can hear when the audio cuts off and they like extend it.
Loops. They just take one little part and loop it.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
It's funny that as us as editors that are used to editing after years, we can notice things like that. We're like, I see what you did there.
I think even the average person could tell that something's up with that.
Oh yeah, even as a kid, I was thinking something's up, but I didn't know what I was noticing. Now that I'm an editor, it's like, okay, I know what it is.
Yeah, it's funny though.
It's
I love
incredibly.
That.
Yeah.
And yeah, the sound overall, it's kind of getting into that era where the sound starts getting a little more fidelity to it. Like Charlie Brown's voice is like, oh wow, that actually sounds like a real child now. It's like it has treble to it. It's not like the old muffled kind. And
right.
Like everyone's voices are like that little bit more hi-fi.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And but I mean, I guess I never really. It's weird. I feel like so I'm very impacted by stuff like that, and I feel like that almost kind of shaped how I view like the holidays, because like I think of Christmas, the holiday, in like a more like warm and fuzzy way than I think of like Thanksgiving. And Thanksgiving is, it's the weather is colder on Christmas. Why is it more warm and fuzzy to me? And it just occurred to me, it might be because of the voices in Charlie Brown. The voices in Charlie Brown Christmas are so much warmer and darker sounding.
That's
and
interesting.
In Thanksgiving,
actually.
they're the more kind of sharp hi-fi sound.
No,
I kind of wonder if it's a little bit of that in there.
That's genuinely interesting because truly thinking about it, like, yeah, because thinking about it, a lot of the Christmas specials I watched as a kid are the old Rankin Bass, like Rudolph, Frosty, old Christmas specials. And they were all on VHS, because VHS was still a thing at that time. I mean, early 2000s, it was on its way out, but we still had them. So yeah, I think that's a very good point, actually. The fact that, and I think Thanksgiving, this special, I didn't really watch as often as a real little kid. Like, as a real little kid, I was watching Charlie Brown Christmas every Christmas. And then I didn't really start to watch Great Pumpkin and Thanksgiving until a little later. I feel like Thanksgiving is the one I've seen the least overall. I think on Letterboxd I have it logged the most, which is weird. But I think, like, I didn't really get into it until I was a little bit older of a kid. Just, I don't know why. I just didn't. But like,
yeah, I'm having trouble remembering. I think it might be the second most watched for me. I think purely just because I was like afraid of the opening of Halloween.
Right.
But I would still watch Halloween. So
Right.
I'm not sure exactly which one I saw more.
Honestly,
I watched It's Christmas Again, Charlie Brown, maybe more times than the original.
Yeah.
So,
Well, because I'm thinking about, pop culture wise, because I think, Thanksgiving, it doesn't have, like, this special doesn't have that pull that Great Pumpkin and Christmas did. But I really do think a lot of people still know what Charlie Brown Thanksgiving is. Like, they still, because I feel like growing up, the whole popcorn, jelly beans, toast, and pretzel sticks joke was still seen as like, oh, I'd love to do that as a Thanksgiving thing. Or like Little Birdie was a thing, or Snoopy fighting
Little Birdie,
Snoopy fighting the sentient chair, or Peppermint Patty being annoying as fuck. Like, all these aspects, I don't know, they didn't have the same pull as Great Pumpkin or Christmas's little moments did, but I still feel like this still had a bit of a pull, just not as much as the titans that are Great Pumpkin and Christmas,
yeah, I mean, it's the kind of thing that, like, I mean, I guess this is true for basically all of them, but like, you pop it on around Thanksgiving and maybe you don't pay full attention to it, but it's there and you enjoy it.
Mhm.
It's just vibes, man. Peanuts
Yeah.
is all about vibes.
Yes, exactly.
And,
Except I do pay close attention to them, but that's just because I'm such a mega fan of these specials, and they're tradition.
Such a freaking nerd.
That too, but like genuinely they are tradition at this point. Like, if I go Halloween, Thanksgiving, or Christmas without watching these, it's kind of a problem. It's like, what was I doing? How did I not make time for this? But that's just not happened yet. I think every freaking year at this point, I have been watching these specials.
I miss those days, man, because like my parents, and I think it was a little bit more special kind of in the era I was growing up, because I don't know how often it was on TV when I was growing up, but I know my parents came from the time, of course, when these were made and they showed once a year, and we had the videotapes in the box of holiday videotapes that was up in the attic with all the decorations and stuff. And so, like, pulling out the tape every year was like, for them, like watching it on network TV every year. And I'm sure over the years plenty of places aired it, but like after a while, and I guess maybe coupled with me getting older, that just kind of stopped happening. And so, long story short, I haven't actually seen these in quite a long time, and I'm having fun going back to them.
Oh yeah,
I'm excited to see Christmas.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
Christmas is the one most worth paying attention to. I think
because it was the first, and it is the most iconic. It is what put Peanuts. It's not what put Peanuts on the map, but it's kind of like one of the biggest things the Peanuts ever did.
Not even just like the historical significance, just like it's just nice. You should pay attention to
that
it.
Too,
and Thanksgiving is one you don't have to pay that close attention to it.
Mm-hmm.
Except for when they make the quote unquote dinner, because that scene is just visual candy.
Yeah,
and also literal candy, but
yeah, because they have jelly beans.
Yeah, we were talking. Sound off in the comments if you've ever seen one of these. We were talking about the toasters they were using. So they have plenty of the regular, vertical 2-slice ones, but they also have those little upright ones with the doors that flap open on either side. And I've never actually seen one of those.
Yeah.
And it occurred to me that those would probably be pretty terrible to interact with, because won't the doors get really hot?
Yeah,
I mean, I'm sure that little tiny black knob isn't enough to like fully insulate the heat. So that's going to be real annoying to use.
Yeah.
But anyway, if I've never seen one of those, we thought maybe that's just like a 70s thing. But if anyone has ever seen one or used one, sound off. I'd love to know?
I'd love to know too, because I never really questioned that, because I always knew these were, old cartoons growing up. So like when I saw a toaster design like that, I don't know why it never really occurred to me to question that. I just thought, it's an old design. Yeah. It's the same thing if whenever I would watch a Looney Tunes cartoon and they would have a kitchen appliance that did not match what, the kitchen appliance in the modern time would look like. Like the way the fridges would look in old Tom and Jerry cartoons, the way sinks or ovens would look, I'd just be like, that's different. But I would always, in my head be like, oh, well, this came out in the 40s, so of course they're going to look different. Technology looked different at that time. But like, yeah, it never really did occur to me that weird toaster design, because it's like, yeah, what is the practicality of that toaster design?
I don't know. And I was thinking about it. So like in the upright toaster, you have coils on either side of the bread, right?
Right. Yeah, because it's supposed to
Surely you
toast
in that
toast
little
both
door.
sides.
So was it like a fad to only toast one side of the bread for a while or something?
That kind of defeats the purpose of it being toast then. It's like, what yeah.
I mean, so do you have to then flip them? That sounds annoying.
This sounds,
I don't know. It's
yeah.
just one of those weird things. And look, I could so easily Google this, but why would I do that?
Right, exactly. But I mean, it just goes to show you the classic toaster design, like the majority toaster design, because yeah, I have a toaster. It's obviously a lot sleeker than the ones from the 70s, but it's that same design of you have the 4 holes that you just pop down and then they pop out. Like that's
you got the 4-hole one.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. But it's it's peak toaster design.
Fancy.
Yeah. I happen to be on. I'm in a big mansion with my 4-hole toaster. I make the big bucks here at YouTube. No, but like. But like it's the peak toaster design because, well, yeah, they kind of nailed it with that toaster design. Why would you try any other design? The only other toaster I can think of that's not designed like that is a toaster oven, but that's just a mini oven, like.
Which we did have one of those growing up. I'm familiar with the concept.
Yeah.
It's, I don't know. It's one of those weird things I noticed. Also, where the hell did they get all those toasters? Like even among them and their families, they had like 50 toasters there. How did they do that?
Charlie Brown's unseen father is a toaster salesman. That's my head.
Oh, right. So like his grandpa came home from the war and founded this, amazingly successful toaster business.
Their family's in toasters, okay? That's their business.
Hey, it's like heat until Charlie Golden Brown.
Toaster salesman. I mean, there's got to be people out there who are toaster salesmen,
dude, this was in like the 60s when you went door to door and sold that stuff.
Right, exactly. Yeah, they got the fedora, the brown suit. They're just like, "Hello, ma'am. Here's a toaster I'm selling."
Yeah, I got this wonderful appliance. It can toast your bread and also burn your hands. It's the vertical toaster.
It's the vertical toaster.
Yeah. But yeah, it's I love those little details. And I love, like, at one point in the background there was the little truck with the letter K on it, and I love just watching things and just pointing like K.
Yeah,
and just not giving any context.
Yeah, the sharp roof on that house in the background. Yeah, I don't even.
Oh my god! I don't like when Charlie Brown is getting the mail. The house in the background on the left is so sharp looking.
Yeah,
it's weird.
Again, I've never noticed these things, and you just immediately point them out, like K truck, sharp house. It's like what?
I mean, I wasn't even. The K truck isn't even interesting. It's just fun to say one syllable and not give any explanation and watch the person you're sitting with, fight for their life to understand what the fuck you just said.
It's literally so unimportant, but now I'm never gonna forget K truck.
I mean, hey, it's better than me like having like full on conversations like I used to when watching something. I'd be like watching something like, did you know that actually the no, screw that. I'm just K.
Wait, what's this character's name? Wait, what's happening? It's like I'm watching the movie too.
I don't know. No, I was the one who knew everything and would tell you everything.
Okay.
I was terrible to watch movies with. I would, I try not to say things when we're watching because I can only take so much riffing. I'm all riffed out in my life.
Interesting. Oh, I'm just getting started.
Oh, well, okay. We might have to break up this partnership eventually.
Okay. Sorry, folks. This is the last episode ever.
No, Christmas.
No, but anyway, hey,
enough Christmas panic.
Yeah, no, not yet, Minion, not yet. It's Thanksgiving. So no,
Yum yum.
It's such a solid. This is such a solid special. I mean, because it's a solid holiday. I love Thanksgiving. I love that it's just simply you sit down and eat a big dinner. I'm obviously very traditional, so I would not do the whole popcorn jelly bean. I mean, I've done that as like I think we did that one year, like a couple days before Thanksgiving. We're just like, yeah, let's try it. I mean, it's literally the simplest thing. You just make toast, pretzel sticks, jelly beans, and popcorn. Like, there's nothing to it. You'd have to try to not try, you know?
That's a lot of salt.
It is a lot of salt. Yeah, there's no protein in that, but like I think that's part of
I'm
the
actually
joke.
starting to get kind of grossed out thinking about it. Like having for your full meal popcorn and pretzels.
That is, yeah, it's too much. And what do you use to wash it down with? A pink ice cream sundae.
Oh yeah, the ice cream that they never explained and just showed up out of nowhere.
Hey, it's aesthetically pleasing.
Those are nice glasses. Where the heck did they get ice cream glasses like that? Is that just how families lived back then? That you just had like real nice, like diner quality, like ice cream cups?
The mom is in the ice cream glass business.
Oh my goodness, they've got the hot and the cold.
Yeah, toasters and they're complete opposite.
Is a match made in...
It's like that Paula Abdul song.
Where's the special about those two, huh?
The parents?
It's like or it's like that Pixar movie. It's like you got the hot and the cold, and it's a match made in heaven, and they make happy. Like I want that.
Oh, did you ever see Elemental?
Okay, I haven't yet.
Yeah,
I've seen
you're not missing much.
See, I shush. Let me have my dreams. I want a holiday special about an ice cream lady and a toaster man. And they fall in love and have ice cream and toast, and it's the best time.
Dude,
someone make that, please.
Listen. If you made that, I'd love it. Like that would genuinely be awesome. Like a toaster man and ice cream woman. Like that'd be awesome.
All right.
But yeah, it would be better than Elemental.
Yeah. All right. Hey, come on. I haven't even seen it yet.
You'd probably like it. I don't remember anything about
Pixar
it.
Movies.
You're not missing much. I don't remember any of them.
All right.
So,
so before we move on real quick, if you wanted to talk about this, you can cut it if you don't want to, but just today they released the teaser for Toy Story 5.
Oh yeah, I did not watch it because I just don't have it in me to care.
All right. I'm tentatively hopeful.
Yeah.
Because so spoilers, if you don't want to know, tell me. If nobody wants to know, I guess mute the video for a minute.
Yeah. We'll let you know when to unmute people.
The bad, in this audio presentation. The bad guy is basically an iPad.
Oh.
And so I'm hoping it's gonna be like Pixar tackling like iPad kid brain rot, and maybe that'll have like a positive thing. Maybe, I don't know, but Woody's back somehow.
Yeah, somehow Woody returned.
Yeah, it's, Toy Story 2 was a great finale.
Oh yeah.
Anyways,
I mean, look, I'm quite partial to Toy Story 3. I know some people now in the modern day are just like, yeah, I still really like Toy Story 3, but I think that's why I don't care. Where it's like I could be like, oh, this is the worst thing ever. They're making a Toy Story 5. I'm so angry, but I'm like, I don't care. Whatever. Make Toy Story 5. Make Toy Story 6. Am I going to watch it? Probably not. Who cares?
Make boats, damn it.
Sure. Yeah.
I want my Tugboats with Feelings movie.
That'd be awesome. Yeah.
That is an underutilized market at the moment. We have legacy media with Tugs and Theodore Tugboat. Where is Pixar's take on the thing?
Oh man,
I want to cry for a tugboat, man.
Dude,
that's what I want.
The day they bring back,
I want ice cream and toaster.
The day they bring back Theodore Tugboat, that's how you know it's like we're really scraping the bottom of the barrel. Not in terms of quality. Not in terms of quality.
Don't talk about Theodore that way.
No, not from an aspect of quality. I'm talking just as like Theodore Tugboat. It was known, obviously, because I knew about Theodore Tugboat. But the fact that we're bringing back Theodore Tugboat, it's like it's remained untouched all these years. If they brought it back, that's what it's just like. Oh my God, we're doing this! That would shock me.
I mean, look, if we're gonna do it with models again, I'd be happy.
Well,
especially if I get to work on it, please, DreamWorks, let me do that. Yeah.
That would be respectable if they did it with models.
Honestly,
yes.
the thing about this is a total tangent at this point. The thing about Theodore Tugboat that I think kind of didn't work after a while is the whole premise is, oh, Theodore is in the harbor and he can't go out on the ocean yet. He has to grow up first and get to that point.
Okay.
And that's fine. But then over the 5 seasons, it's like, hang on a second. We're kind of still saying that to ourselves, but at the same time, he is going out on the ocean. Like, status quo has totally broken down. So if you're going to bring it back, then do something where it's like, no, we're shaking up the status quo. And instead, Toy Story has said, no, we're actually going to undo the shakeup and bring back Woody somehow.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, why are we even doing this anymore?
That's your lesson.
Yeah.
So to recap, I want ice cream toaster love.
Mm-hmm.
I want boats with feelings,
Mm-hmm.
and I want things to stay permanent.
I can agree to that.
That's all I want in life.
Yeah.
Is that too much to ask?
Is that, vote now, folks? Okay, is that too much to ask? I don't think so.
Vote now if I should be institutionalized.
Anyway, Charlie Brown Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Before I decide if I'm going to keep this DVD in this DVD set or not,
Whoa.
It came with a bonus cartoon, John. So remember last time we had a bonus cartoon with the Great Pumpkin DVD.
I forget what it was.
You're Not Elected, Charlie Brown.
The Elected. That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, okay. So now this one you certainly remember. You didn't tell me before we started recording that you don't remember this one.
No, definitely not. It was like 4 days ago.
Yeah, it was on Sunday. Anyway, Mayflower Voyagers. And this was technically a part of a series, if I remember correctly, because this was not at first when I joined Letterboxd all those years ago. It wasn't actually its own thing on Letterboxd yet because it was part of a series. This is part of a series called This Is America, Charlie Brown, where I guess it's just, you just plop Charlie Brown in different eras of American history. Yeah, okay, cool. And this was obviously the one of like, okay, they plop Charlie Brown and his friends going over in the Mayflower. It's like, okay. And that's literally it. Just Charlie Brown experiences going over to America in the Mayflower. That is literally what this cartoon is. So I'm glad I finally put it as its own thing on Letterboxd. Because at first I really used to not like this one. I was like, it was kind of boring and generic and not all that interesting because it's literally just a child narrating them experiencing being on the Mayflower. And spoiler alert, it fucking sucked. So... but yeah. I think rewatching it, I kind of like this one. I was like, you know what? It's cute enough. It's fine. It's not the worst thing in the world. It's fine. But yeah, you obviously remember it. What do you have to say about this very memorable cartoon?
Well, I think what I have to say is something that you actually said when we watched it was that it's the kind of thing that, around Thanksgiving, the teacher wheels in the big TV cart, turns off the lights and puts this on. That's really the kind of caliber it's at.
Mm-hmm.
I will say I was fully convinced I was about to see a man die in a Peanuts special, so that's interesting.
They did.
Falls off the boat.
Oh yeah. You were shocked. You were just like, what the hell?
No, people died. I meant on screen.
On screen death. Yeah. To their credit, they never show on screen death.
The water, and we did not see him again for like a tentative 10 seconds.
Yeah, but then they saved him, so it's okay. But then they literally spell it out. They're like, yeah, people died because they said, 102 people went on that boat, and by the time they had their first Thanksgiving, only 20 adults remained. It's like, whoa, like 20 adults. That's nuts. That's fucking insane.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
I mean, hey, at least they're blunt about it. They don't skirt around it like,
no.
Oh, it was hard. No, it's like, yeah, everyone died.
Yeah. So to the Peanuts credit, they could have gone a little further, and I probably would have respected them further if they actually showed that. But like, I get it. It's a school cartoon.
They showed bodies being buried, dude.
Right.
That's
pretty.
Exactly. That's pretty ballsy for Charlie Brown.
Sure. Yeah. You know what? That's a good point. They go as far as they can for Charlie Brown.
Yeah.
So I'll give them that. Yeah. Again, I don't think because I think it's informative enough for third graders getting into learning about this, So again, and I think they do explain things fine, but again, it is just a child because they have a child narrator being like, in this day in 16 whatever the fuck and blah 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 blah. It's just like, okay, I don't know. Like there wasn't a lot of voice acting. There was from occasionally from Charlie Brown. You'd have Charlie Brown and Linus going to find food, and Charlie Brown's like, Linus, do you think we'll die?
Yeah, just a regular Sunday.
Yeah.
And there's adult dialogue, which I knew that there were things with adults, but actually I was gonna say this is the first time I've seen a Peanuts thing with adult dialogue. That's not true in Bon Voyage. There's the taxi driver.
Interesting. Yeah.
But yeah, to see multiple adults. Do the adults ever talk to the kids in this special? I don't think they do.
Don't they talk to the Native American that finds them? I think was it Squanto
Oh, right.
or
Okay, yeah.
which one was it? It was like Squanto. Yeah, I think it was Squanto, the one that was teaching him about like planting corn, and then he puts like the fish on the corn seeds, and then like that kind of helps.
No, the guy who met them at first was Massasoit or Massasoyas. He's the first one, and then he brings Squanto, I think.
Massasoit, I thought, was like the Indian chief they meet later on that doesn't have any dialogue. Fuck.
I might have these backwards then.
Maybe.
Anyways,
I'm pretty sure it was Squanto was like, yeah, we're gonna plant the corn and we put the fish over the corn. I think that was the guy who also was just like, yeah, I was an indentured servant. My master was super cool. It's like,
yeah. So let's listen. I didn't want to bring up much because that was the only thing. And look, I don't actually know historically what happened there.
Sure.
So maybe it actually was chill. But I just want to say, and I hate to be that guy. This isn't woke, right? I mean, it's whitewashed, certainly. I will say, they don't go out of their way to like tell you that everything was fine actually, but they do definitely kind of gloss over some stuff.
Right.
They
don't say slaves, they say indentured servants. It's like, slaves.
And it's like, does that do damage? I guess it depends on the context that the teacher presents it in or the parents present it in.
Sure.
I remember learning about indentured servants. I don't really remember ever it being emphasized to me that like, no, yeah, that just means slave.
Right. Yeah.
I don't want to get into this because I don't have specific examples. And
no,
whatnot,
I totally get it.
It's very not woke. It was made in the 80s. What
yeah.
do you expect? For what it is, it's passable.
I mean, I think about this constantly, because I see it all the time on Letterboxd, and especially on the Letterboxd reviews for this, how people are going like, Charlie Brown participates in colonialism. It's like, I don't think so. I agree. It's not woke. I agree to that. But I don't think that necessarily means its heart is in the wrong place. Cause I don't see that as Peanuts. I think Peanuts.
And it's not historically inaccurate.
Right.
There were Native Americans that were happy to have, exist with the settlers.
Exactly.
And chill out with them and stuff. And
yeah.
The whole thing, I only learned this recently. I knew that Thanksgiving was like, the white man and the native come together and they have the thing. I only recently learned, like a little while before we actually watched this, that the reason that they did that was because the settlers had such a brutal year, and the natives were like, hey man, let's chill out and have some dinner.
Yeah. I mean, that's
so that is true.
Yes.
And to be fair, it's it's not Christopher Columbus episode. Now, is there one of those? Maybe, I don't know.
I think both things.
That would be a much harder watch.
I think both things can be true. Where it's like, yes, there is that first Thanksgiving where the Native Americans and the settlers got along, and also, hey, by the way, hundreds of years of genocide happened afterwards. I think both of those things can be true.
I think you just got to be aware.
Of course.
That's the main thing. Like, if you look at this in isolation, I would say in isolation, this is not that bad.
Mm-hmm.
I think if you look at it in the context of other things that are much worse from the time, it's decent. If you look at it from things that are much worse from now, it's great.
Yeah.
It's not Christopher Columbus directly telling you that slavery wasn't that bad.
Right, exactly.
But it's all right for what it is. It's not. I don't want to like try and cancel you know,
No.
a Charlie Brown Mayflower or whatever. But like, it is something I kind of wanted to mention.
Yeah,
that,
I think
you know what, as long as you're aware, then this special is fine.
Yeah,
there's nothing wrong with it.
No,
It's more of by omission rather than
sure.
It's
because I don't get the feeling that like I don't get the feeling that special is like trying to spread misinformation or be like spread a narrative.
It's not trying to be propaganda,
Right.
I don't think.
No, I think it truly is it's in earnest in what it's trying to say.
Yeah.
Whether or not it gets it quote unquote right or wrong, I think it's in earnest, you know, because I think the creators are like, yeah, we want to teach the children and we want to use it using Charlie Brown characters. Like, I don't see anything wrong with that. Now, whether or not they get it wrong or right, yeah, that's when you can be like, okay, but yeah, I don't want to go as far as to say, oh, this is propaganda. Yeah, I'm completely 100% behind you on that one.
I would be a lot more skeptical about a potential Christopher Columbus episode, but I
yeah,
guess we'll see if that happens.
Hey, Linus, this Christopher Columbus guy, he's pretty cool.
No, he wasn't. He thought the Earth was a pear and had a nipple on top.
Yeah,
boy.
As far as this DVD goes, yeah, I don't think I'm going to be returning to Mayflower Voyagers as often as I am Charlie Brown Thanksgiving, but I still think it's a neat cartoon for what it is, and it's not as bad as I'd remembered. But yeah, when it comes to this DVD, Charlie Brown Thanksgiving is what I'm returning to every single November.
Now, where's the Jamestown episode?
Interesting. That's coming.
Oh no. No. So yeah, you're gonna keep this DVD that is part of a box set and it would look like a kid with punched out teeth if you didn't have it.
Exactly. Yeah. Now we have one more to think about, but that's Christmas. We'll worry about Christmas when Christmas comes.
Christmas time is not here.
Yeah, it's not here yet, folks. Okay, we still have Thanksgiving to celebrate. Okay, no Christmas until literally the day after Thanksgiving.
Are you one of those people? Are you like, do you have like a super hard line? Like Christmas doesn't exist until we've had turkey.
So I used to be, because my dad was, where it's like, yeah, December 1st is when we celebrate Christmas. But then over the years, it became, okay, the day after Thanksgiving. So like literally that Black Friday, we get our Christmas tree and we start watching Rudolph like that. But and it's never gone beyond that. I'm not one of those people that day after Halloween go right into Christmas. It's too much for me. I get it. Some other countries do it because, well, like they don't have a Thanksgiving. Canada's Thanksgiving is literally at the beginning of October, you know, the wrong month. So I'm glad we have Thanksgiving to I have an excuse to not celebrate Christmas the day after Halloween. But even still, I think even if we didn't have Thanksgiving, I don't know, just something in me, I feel like we need to space out holidays better. Now, I say that literally the day after Thanksgiving, I'm right into Christmas mode, which I think is a little unfair. Yeah. But at the same time, what the fuck ever, dude. I want to watch my Christmas specials, okay?
Yeah, boy. I feel like last year we pulled out our Christmas tree before Thanksgiving, which was kind of new for me and my dad. It was like, whoa. Yeah. This is a thing. But honestly, I just want to set up the train. I need a train in my life as soon as possible, and that's how you make that happen.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I think I'm always going to be no Christmas until like after Thanksgiving. Now I say that. Have I seen Christmas specials at other times of the year? Yeah, I literally watched the Star Wars Holiday Special. I've literally never watched the Star Wars Holiday Special around the holidays. I probably should this year. That would be kind of fun.
Yeah. You should listen to the Star Wars Christmas album too.
Yeah, I should do that actually.
Yeah, I mean, I've watched the Hey Arnold Christmas episode in the middle of summer, and it still made me cry.
Wow.
I watched the Polar Express in bits like basically all year because I love finding all the little animation mistakes.
Interesting. Yeah, that's a little too much for me. I mean, again, I don't know. I feel like there are some holiday specials I literally have to wait until the Christmas season. It just would be blasphemy. Because like, I think I don't know if this is a real memory or not, but like I remember it being like March or something, and I remember going to a friend's house and they had Rudolph out in their like regular movie collection. And I'm like, oh, let's watch Rudolph, because I was really excited because I loved Rudolph. And we started watching it, and it felt weird to watch. It's just like, this is not correct. This feels weird to be watching this at any point of the year when it's not December.
Yeah. Now, here's a question. Are there any other Thanksgiving movies?
So there's Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. I think if we're talking real movies, the only one that really comes to mind is Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, which I've only seen once. It's really good. But that's one people usually turn towards. But there is a third one, John.
Oh?
Are you familiar with Freebirds?
Free?
Oh, you're not? Are you not familiar with Freebirds,
I'm not.
John?
Is that an animated movie?
It is. It's an animated movie. The quick and short of it is it's an animated movie about turkeys that go back in time to stop Thanksgiving from ever happening. And
okay.
It's interesting. It's one I remember watching and being like, this sucks. And then I've watched it literally every Thanksgiving ever since.
When is it from?
2013.
Okay. I'm getting confused with something, because like they made those Angry Birds movies, but didn't they also make like another movie about animated birds? Like somewhat recently?
Storks, are you thinking of? Because that's like one I'm thinking of.
Something else.
Oh, Spies in Disguise? Yeah, Freebirds.
Oh, maybe I am thinking of Freebirds.
Freebirds, yeah.
Because I just looked it up and I recognize that now. I guess I thought that was a lot more recent.
No, that was 2013. So yeah, well over a decade ago. But yeah. Oh yeah, no, we've had our Freebirds era. I've never made an official episode on it on the podcast. And the joke of today's episode is that I started it by making you all think it was a Freebirds episode, and then we go right into the Charlie Brown discussion. Aha! I've shattered the illusion.
Oh.
I've shattered the illusion. I'm breaking the fourth wall with it. I didn't intend to do this, but
that's a shame.
It is what it is. But I had to tell you about Freebirds, John. It's a staple of the Shafe Gang, because James made a video on it a couple years back, and I edited the whole thing. Yeah, Freebirds is nuts. I mean, it's one of those animated movies.
Not really any Thanksgiving movies then.
No, it's just Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. No, listen, Freebirds it's epic in my heart. So, I don't know if I'll ever make you watch it though, because you'd probably start watching it and then you'd get like halfway through and you're just like, I don't get it. What's so funny about this?
Yeah, no, it's kind of in that era of like animation slop. I just don't really want to.
If you never watch it, like how you're never gonna watch Morbius, I think you're better off like that. So
yeah. Okay.
Look, as long as I showed you Blues Brothers, that's all that matters.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
We watched Blues Brothers at the same time. We watched the two Charlie Brown thingies, and then we watched the two Blue Boys.
Oh, dude, watching Blues Brothers with you, I finally committed to the full 5 stars on Letterboxd. Like, I fucking love Blues Brothers, dude. It's so good.
It's good.
It's so good.
I liked it. It's one of those movies that I'd seen a bunch of clips from over the years, and I would actively seek out clips from over the years, but I just never sat down and actually watched the dang thing.
Yeah.
But, we did it, and it good. Yay.
Yeah. I was editing a James segment recently, and I was just listening to the soundtrack again. It's like, this goes so hard. This rules. It's so good.
Yeah, it is good. And I have the soundtrack. I've had it for a long time.
I do too, honestly.
Although I feel like there's quite a few songs that aren't on the soundtrack, and like it was kind of surprising me, like or maybe it's just I haven't looked at it enough. But like what about is the James Brown song on the soundtrack?
I think it was. I was at least on the Spotify when I was listening to the original. Oh wait, I have it pulled up. Okay. All right, folks, I'm gonna go to a different tab right now, and I'm looking at the Blues. All right, let's see here. We're now
maybe
on
it's
Spotify.
just the case I only listened to like 1 or 2 songs, and I just never noticed.
All right, let's see. So we got She Caught the Cat, She Caught the Katy, Peter Gunn theme, Give Me Some Lovin', Shake a Tail Feather featuring Ray Charles, Everybody Needs Somebody to Love. The Old Landmark featuring James Brown with Reverend James Cleveland.
Oh,
James
that's what it is.
Clark.
Okay.
Think, Theme from Rawhide, Minnie the Moocher, Sweet Home Chicago, and Jailhouse Rock. I was halfway through Jailhouse Rock.
Okay, in that case, I've just listened to She Caught the Katy too many times and think that like that's the only song on the CD.
I always thought it was called She's Complicated. She Caught the Katy. Okay, interesting. Okay.
Nah, the Katie's a train, dude.
Yeah, no, I get it now. I get it. No, great soundtrack, folks. Okay, back to Discord. Okay,
Great bass line. Duck Dunn is great.
yeah, great soundtrack. Blues Brothers, great fucking movie, dude. Ugh, what a great Sunday that was.
Yeah.
We watched Charlie
That
Brown.
was good.
We had pizza. We watched Blues Brothers. I just watched the Pats and Buccaneers game. My beloved Patriots, dude.
Woo!
What a good Sunday.
And actually, the day before, I played guitar in a prison, so I was primed for Blues Brothers.
That's right. You went to jail.
Yeah, I did. I went to jail.
No.
And they let me out.
Yeah, they let you out after one day. If you can't do the crime, don't do the time. Okay, time's up.
Now get out. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was fun.
No, that's awesome. Yeah.
It wasn't quite like the Jailhouse Rock scene, but it got close.
That's right. Yeah. Okay. Good. Good.
Yeah, good. Very good.
Anything else to say about Blues Brothers before we wrap up?
I don't know. I guess I should say we watched the theatrical version because I'm
Mhm.
aware that like they put a bunch of the stuff back into the extended version like from a work print. And actually I was surprised how many things I was actually used to from that. Like when John Lee Hooker came up, I was expecting them to get through the song and finish it because that's what happens in that version, and I was surprised that didn't happen.
Yeah.
But I wanted to watch the theatrical version just because like I don't know. I want to see the extended version, but I wanted to see the theatrical first. To, like,
Yeah.
see,
I think
not necessarily what was intended, but like the version that became the thing.
Yeah, the extended version is there for the fans that want to watch it, but like I think the theatrical cut has way better pacing, and it's just a way more fun experience.
I made a cut of Titanic that puts all the deleted scenes back in, and I love that. I love it as a curiosity. I'm glad I did it and have it. I would never show that to someone as the first version, you know.
Well, how long is that? Like 5 hours?
No, it's actually I can literally go check. One moment. I call it Titanic the Monster Cut.
There you go. Titanic Yellow Cut. There you go.
It is 3 hours 47 minutes.
Okay, I mean the theatrical cut's
Which,
already like
compared to the regular one is 3 hours and 14 minutes. So
Right.
it's only like 30 minutes longer.
right,
but
exactly.
it's-
That's
yeah.
not too much more.
And
Okay.
I'm pretty sure they didn't release all of the deleted scenes. I'm pretty sure. So
they
maybe there's
they only
I don't
kept
know.
it at
But-
like
but
3
yeah,
hours
it's-
and 14 minutes because that's literally how long it took the Titanic to sink, right? Or was that just a gigantic
I mean, that might be
coincidence?
more of a coincidence.
Okay, I thought that was
It
like done
might
on
be a
purpose.
Because well, it kind of was, but I mean, also didn't it take like 2.5 hours to sink? I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not a Titanic nut. I'm not Olivia. I don't know.
That's a different. No, yeah, I'm a Titanic nut, and eventually I will get this boy to watch Big Boat movie of some variety.
I've seen Big Boat movie. I haven't.
Dude, Titanic movies. That's
Okay.
a rabbit hole.
Yeah.
there is some
Okay,
weird ones.
I've seen the one that everyone's seen. I haven't seen the animated ones because you said they didn't count. But yes, I have not seen the 50s one. I haven't seen the
Mhm.
Nazi one. I do want to see those, but like I just haven't gotten to them yet. So, okay, yes, I will see Big Boat movie eventually. I want to see Titanic too, okay? Because, you know, it's one of those
Titanic 2. I've seen that. That's not a good one.
No, I figured not. Like, I'm not going into it thinking it's going to be good. I'm going into it because it's like, well, I got to see what Titanic 2 is.
They're just on the Queen Mary, and it sinks at the end.
Oh, spoiler alert! Jeez.
That's basically it. You want to sound really funny? So they made a Titanic 3 movie, and when I say they, I don't know who the heck they is. I don't know.
They
But
did.
The funny thing is, like in Titanic 3, the replica of the ship, the Titanic 3, it actually looks like the Titanic. So the fact that the one in the middle is just the Queen Mary, it's like, what the hell? You didn't even try that time.
Yeah. I'm sure they really screwed the pooch on that one, dude. People.
I'm talking like in universe. Like, what the
Oh,
hell?
yeah.
When you first replica, it didn't look anything like the ship. But obviously that's not true. It's just Queen Mary. There's also a TV movie from the 70s that was filmed on the Queen Mary, and that one's real silly. When the ship hits the iceberg and starts leaking, and the boiler room notices, it's because the water is literally coming out of the boiler, and they pretend like, no, that's the side plate of the ship. That's the thing. It's weird. Anyways, that's not a holiday thing, nor a Thanksgiving thing, nor related to anything. But you know me, I want feelings and I want boats, and that tends to be a match made in the Atlantic. Anyway.
Well said. John, shout out your stuff now. Where can people find you?
You can find me on Twitter at JHRocks. That's RAWKS because I'm a child. And you can find me on YouTube at John Hayes. There's a ton of them. Look up like CVS 16mm or Klondike 16mm, and you'll find me. That's me. And I have another channel that has like old Thomas the Tank Engine videos and stuff. And I will eventually have more things, but I'm not there yet. And maybe eventually I will have a movie about an ice cream lady and a toaster man.
I'm very much looking forward to Ice Cream Woman and Toaster Man. That's movie of the year for 2026 as far as I'm concerned.
Damn it! Oh man, actually, if I did that, I can't use the song Ice Cream Man because it's literally not the Ice Cream Man. It's the Ice Cream Woman, and that's too many syllables.
You can use the song Toaster Man. That's not a song.
I'm your toaster man. Stop it when I'm passing by.
There you go. See, this thing writes itself, John. Okay, this thing writes itself.
That's a Van Halen song. Of course, it writes itself.
It's because it's already been written.
Yeah, and it's also a cover. Anyways.
All right, bye-bye. Happy Thanksgiving, y'all.
Happy Thanksgiving, and I'll see you very soon.
Hal, come in, Hal. I've done it. I've fixed the time machine from our iconic Back to the Future episode. I've collected all the quantonium ball speed required to power your laptop, or as I like to call it, quantum balls. Now we can go back in time to take turkeys off the menu.
No,
that's right.
Swine. No. The episode's over, dude. Like, we're done.
No, we're going back in time to take turkeys off the menu, Hal.
We are.
That's right. We're going back in time to take turkeys off the menu.
But I just said the episode's over.
Now throw your laptop out the window so it goes 88 miles an hour.
Okay. Here we go.
Oh my God! My flesh is melting from my bones.
I'm laughing at your pain. Oh, that was great.
Laughing at your pain.
Yeah, that's how I can explain why I was laughing. You know?